Haha. Nee, hau dich. Also für alle, die es wundert, mein HK55-Teil lag genau da, wo die Spitze von der Maus zeigt. 51. Oder? Nee, hier lag's. Hier lag's. Die spawnen random irgendwo in den Bereichen da, aber bei mir lag's da. Willkommen zurück auf der Ender Spire. Das letzte Mal, als ich hier war, war 2019. Also ich meine jetzt nicht in... Nein, ich meine... vergiss es.
Lieutenant Carlslow, I'm all that's left of Commander Childress's 5th Detail. Please, tell me you're our reinforcement.
Childress sent me. What cut you off?
Give me a moment. All's clear, guys, and we've got some muscle from back on base. This is what's left of our research team. The others got ambushed while working. Scavengers must have guessed we were after something good. We need to hold them off long enough for the research team to recover and download that data.
You're about to see a real live hero in action.
Okay, data's priority 1. Everybody into the ship. Go!
Seid ihr nicht schon im Schiff? Aber
even the most advanced droids cannot make a shimmer silk purse from a burnt ear master. I promise you'll better next time.
Weiter geht's. Jetzt hat er die dicke Knarre auf dem Rücken, damit ich alles mache. Jupp, jupp.
Better?
If you hadn't come when you did, those would be our smoking corpses there, no question. Unfortunately, we're not done. Not until this Rex data is in the hands of Commander Viqui.
Give me what you have, I'll get it to the commander.
We've recovered all the high-priority info. If you run that to the outpost, I'll hold off what's left of the scavengers until our reinforcements arrive.
好似亦能贏佢行場伊萬最初。
Das Old Republic Theme. So, eine Quest hier oben noch, dann gehen wir alles ab und dann ist gut für heute. Hüpf, 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 hüpf. 10 Leute auf Taris. Eigentlich hätte ich in der Zeit locker den nochmal dahin schicken können, ey. Ja,
I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master.
Ganz
I'll
bestimmt.
start this task immediately.
Ganz bestimmt. Eigentlich habe ich mal voll Bock, wieder das originale KOTOR zu spielen. KOTOR 2. Ich fand KOTOR 2 viel besser als KOTOR 1.
Better?
Vielleicht bin ich auch alleine mit der Meinung, aber ich fand KOTOR 2 einfach gut. War einfach ein gutes Spiel. Aber auch, also KOTOR 1 habe ich gespielt, das allererste Mal 2000. Vor, habe ich KOTOR 1 das allererste Mal gespielt. Auf dem Laptop von allen Dingen. Also es war noch vor 2016. Aber bedenkt, dass das Spiel 2002 oder 2003 rauskam. Aua. Ich erinnere mich bei den ersten Run nur an Manan. Und dass ich da mit HK47 durchgelaufen bin. Weil der Droide viel cooler war als die anderen Charaktere. 16, 15 oder so damals. Also. Ja, der Droide war halt einfach cooler als... Aber ich habe das Spiel auf Deutsch gespielt. Mir fehlen 2 Rakghouls. Warum fehlen mir 2 Rakghouls? Die 3 werden reichen. Was soll denn das? So, das hast du doch. Yep. Mal die Quests wieder ab. Noch ein paar Minütchen. Aber wer weiß, wie lange das noch dauert. Manchmal neigen die dazu, ja 5 Minuten zu babbeln. Uff.
You're back, and I don't see anyone with you. Did you... Are they?
Dead? What did you think? The Rakghouls would buy them flowers and send them home?
Actually, one of them left you a message, Gartha.
A message? Oh, that must be Elizu. They were very close. I'll call the base and tell them what happened.
I'm putting in for a transfer. No job is worth this.
I hear you found a way to make it worth your while.
What did you find? Was Elizu alive? What did that lying coward say about me?
He said you've been stealing from the dead.
So dramatic. It's nothing big. The corpses are still filed. The data is preserved. It was just stuff. Jewelry mostly. No one was going to miss it. You're talking about people who died generations ago.
We'll see if you think prisoners have as few rights as the dead.
Very funny.
The commander's sending a team to retrieve the bodies. Thank you for doing what you could.
Ask your partner what's been happening to the valuables you find.
Oh, please. This is so humiliating. Yes, Elizu and I were stealing some trinkets for the black market. The blasted dead don't cry over it. Why should you?
How could you? You told me those boxes were going to the Republic Archive.
Yeah, so I lied. What, you going to turn me in for that too?
We'll work this out later. We've asked enough of your time. Although, if you have a moment...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up and start over.
Okay, this'll sound crazy, but there's more Rakghouls at our gravesites than any of the Republic target zones.
Ah, they're just drawn to the noise and the smell of flesh.
We're not any noisier or fleshier than a platoon of soldiers. I think they're protecting their ancestors.
Ancestors?
See, Rakghouls descend from sentience. It's a disease, one we know little about. But if my theory is correct, it'll be our first insight into how they think. This could be a first step toward taking the planet back from them.
What's your plan for making that happen?
The salvage team can't get to the main bombardment sites. There are so many Rakghouls there, you can see them by satellite, like a living carpet. If you could get samples from both the Rakghouls and the skeletons at one of the main sites, we could see if they're related.
I'll poke around and see what's what.
Seriously, Sierra, you think you can waste his valuable time on your crackpot theories?
You don't tell me what to do anymore. We know how you feel about the people of Terrace. Please don't let Gartha discourage you. This is important. And I don't think there's anyone else on this planet willing to brave those Rakghouls to find out. I'll be waiting to hear what you find.
Ups. B, C. Los,
I
weiter.
promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
These are all the medical records I could find.
Thank you. I am sure you have braved many higher-profile dangers, but you will never do anything more important. You have saved countless lives. One of them may well be mine. My ancestors fled Terrace 300 years ago, and my family still carries their curse. I thank you.
Okay. Bitte. I guess.
Welcome back. Let's get those serum samples analyzed and see what we've got. Well, thank the Force for good Taresian storage technology. I wasn't sure anything would still be viable after 3 centuries. While we wait, is there a cost to these samples I should be aware of? A deal with a pirate crew, perhaps?
No problems. I found some stashed away for a rainy century.
You make it sound so easy. Here we are. Fortunately, the plague is so virulent it cultures very rapidly. Bad news. The serum you recovered looks like it was effective 300 years ago, but the Rakghoul plague has mutated since then. This serum will only provide effective immunity for extraordinarily healthy individuals.
No one's gonna take an unreliable vaccine.
Yes, but it gives us options. Right now, I need what we call a lucky survivor, whose system has antibodies to the modern plague. We haven't had a survivor yet, for obvious reasons, but this serum might provide the link we need. If I infected an extraordinary individual protected by the serum, I could collect the antibodies and make an effective vaccine.
I'm not sure I want to hear the rest of this.
I need someone with proven recuperative powers. Someone who gets injured almost on a daily basis. Ideally, they would have survived stabbings, shootings, poison, infections, maybe all of the above. I understand your profession exposes you to physical punishment. Do you think you could survive infection?
I've been shot more often than the family holocamera. This can't be much worse.
Well, and I had this whole speech ready. All right. We have a medical droid, CB-084, set up to observe Rakghouls in the field. He'll be able to collect the antibodies and slow any potential complications. After I give you the serum, go out there and test it. Let the Rakghouls attack you and see what happens.
Are there any other medical facts I should know?
Sure. You're doing the right thing. Now, here's your serum injection. I hope the Force is with you, because the science is stretched to the limit.
Das hättest du ruhig sagen können, bevor ich das machen muss. Ich habe übrigens nur eine Stunde, deswegen muss ich das jetzt noch machen. Wie schade. Ah, dang it. Na gut. Erstmal rede ich mit dem Commander her.
If you have any questions about military operations on... Oh, pardon. Are you the hero of the Endar Spire?
You're the one I'm supposed to report to?
Yes. I appreciate the service you have done for me and for the Republic. The data from the Endar Spire will be invaluable to the Republic's war efforts. Lieutenant Carlsue tells me there's close surveillance footage of the Imperial warships.
Kind of fun doing this galaxy-shaking stuff. It makes me all shivery.
Wartime can stir patriotism in the most unlikely souls. Thank you for your service. Republic intelligence has been waiting for this data since the bombardment fell.
Perfection delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve. I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
Das war Hatis, ihr wisst es noch nicht. Also außer mir kann keiner Hatis. Bitte na wana wana. Ach ja, na gut.
I handled everything just like you wanted.
Nakag agib kik benabab. Neya agam berakaki. Mem amgab kugab kramanik. Umka kiga mayamak. Bemka naya nugan. Jinim naya lak umnan mege.
Das war sowas. Ach, jetzt muss ich da wieder hochlaufen. Ah gut, machen wir noch schnell. Oh. Was ist dieser Droide? Na, erstmal die machen. Aber ich meine, der Timer ist weg, das ist schon mal nicht schlecht. Ah ja.
Better?
Eins. Das ist ein Tedious Rakghoul. So. Ja, fehlt ja nicht mehr viel. Ich muss so Skelette finden. Kann ja nicht so sein. Oh. Also. Dass das 4 Sekunden dauert, ist ein bisschen lächerlich, ehrlich gesagt. Ich guck's dir nicht. Übel. Alle. Die rennen sowieso. Ah, oder doch. Aha. So. Ja, die 2 Quests gehen wir noch ab. Dann sind wir für heute an einem guten Spot, würde ich sagen. Das war das Falsche, ich wollte da oben.
That ought to fix you.
So much destruction.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
The Republic sent a unit to retrieve our team's bodies. They said to thank you for your help.
Aren't you going to ask if he wasted his time on your pet project?
Why do you always try to ruin everything? Do Sullustan moms not hug their children or something? Did you get to the bombardment site? I don't see a scratch on you.
The Rakghouls didn't want to give up their blood, but I convinced them.
I'm sure you can be quite persuasive. Just let me see the samples. I've got a portable scanner that can give us preliminary results right now. That's amazing. There's over a 50% correlation. Genetic drift usually means a much less marked connection, even in a normal population after so many years.
So they're not just related, they're inbred?
Guess they're not any pickier about their mates than their food.
How can you joke about this? This is incredible. There's no way this is coincidence.
What? Where's the cynical disbelief?
You can't dispute the numbers, Sierra. You're right. This is amazing. If Rakghouls have enough rationality to remember people and places that matter to them, we can't keep treating them like mindless animals.
If they can think, maybe someday we can make peace with them.
Exactly. We need to cancel our operations in these grave sites. We can't keep antagonizing them.
But if we know they come to the defense of certain territories, we can bait them, draw them out, so the Republic can send in troops to exterminate them.
No, if they're sentient, we can't just keep murdering them.
I'll contact the Reconstruction Authority. Do you have an opinion on this?
If there's any way to coexist peacefully with the Rakghouls, we should take it.
I guess it's a virtue to forgive, right? At least this way, maybe we can avoid those kind of attacks in the future. I'll give the Republic your recommendation. Thank you again for all your help.
Piep, boop. Erledigt. Und auch gleich ein Level up gekriegt. Auch schön. Jetzt reden wir noch mit CB08-4. Ah, sind wir fertig für heute. Sehr schön, oder? Jetzt fehlt noch die andere Hälfte von Taris. Machen wir vermutlich einfach morgen. Ich zerschnibbel dann diesen Stream und lade ihn auf YouTube hoch. Noch. Und dann gucke ich mal, ob ich ein bisschen Schlaf nachholen kann. Station 3. Ja, dann haben wir Taris auch geschafft. Dann kommt morgen Taris, übermorgen vielleicht Nasha da. Und ich würde sagen, sind wir gut aufgestellt. Mit dem machen wir gut Fortschritt. Die erste Hälfte des ersten Aktes durch.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
So, CB084.
Ah, I see your infection is progressing. Hold still while I take samples for analysis. While I transmit the data to Dr. Cel, there are some questions I should ask. Do you have any of the following symptoms? Dizziness, fever, shortness of breath, and inexhaustible hunger for sentient flesh?
I could go for a Nerf burger. That doesn't count, right?
I will note it on your chart. Ah, here's Dr. Cel.
Good news. Your antibody count is off the charts. I'll start work on a vaccine immediately. You are remarkably brave. Our progress has just jumped forward by years. While you recuperate, I'm going to transmit the usual secrecy agreements. Just use your thumbprint to sign on the sensor.
Say that again, in basic.
This is standard procedure when the Republic develops biotech with significant earnings potential. We develop the vaccine for Republic soldiers first, and when it's proven, sell it to colonists. Until then, it's under wraps. We don't want the Exchange or the Sith funding some horrible operation with an underground version.
Lives will be lost while this profit is being made.
Tell me something I don't know. Every week we hear another Rakghoul horror story. But every colonist on the planet is going to want this vaccine. How do I tell my superiors we gave up that kind of money?
Tell them I'm already selling my blood elsewhere to start up a competing cure.
You know, that's not bad. It ought to light a fire under them. Thanks for putting yourself on the line for this. Would have taken years to do it the safe way. I don't know if Taris will ever be what it was. But now, at least, there's hope.
Years to do it the safe way. That means there is a safe way. I just almost sacrificed my life. Thank you. Na gut, an dieser Stelle sind wir für heute fertig. Wir machen morgen an genau dieser Stelle weiter. Vermutlich, hoffe ich. wenn meine Zeit es erlaubt. Und dann sehen wir uns dann. Als dann.